Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR Halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for you, and it's for Monday, 21st day of July. Here we go. Now to the laws about not eating meat and not drinking wine during the 9 days. First of all, the two reasons. One reason is because the Chazal say that eating meat and or drinking wine bring pleasure to a person, and that is a pleasure that we want to curtail during the 9 days. Also, meat and wine were things that were brought often on the Mizbeach, the altar that was inside of our temple. The temple now destroyed, and the 9 days are when we're commemorating that, so it would be inappropriate for us to be all involved in meat and wine when the great altar of the temple that we hope to be restored is not functioning. And that's another reason why meat and wine are not used during the 9 days by Jewish people. If there's something of a Sudas mitzvah, like a bris, a pidyon haben, or a siyum, a completion of a tractate of Gemara, or something like that, then on occasions like that, meat can be consumed because you're at a Sudas mitzvah at a time like that. We're going to discuss more about the laws of what exactly is a siyum and when can you do it and all that. That's probably in the next halacha. But meanwhile, to Shabbos. On the Shabbos that's during the 9 days, you know that a lot of us make early Shabbos, and sometimes we get home from shul, and because we made early Shabbos, we're actually beginning our Shabbos meal when the sun might still be up. We have our reasons why early Shabbos makes that all permissible, but if it's Friday afternoon, technically, because the sun's still up in the sky, can I actually be drinking wine at my Kiddush during the 9 days? And the answer is absolutely yes. You have accepted Shabbos upon yourself. It is Shabbos, and during Shabbos we show, and it's Shabbos for real once you accept Shabbos, assuming you're in the normal range when you're allowed to accept Shabbos, and therefore consuming wine is totally fine at that Kiddush. Concurrent with that, fancy word, the same thing would happen at the end of Shabbos, and that would mean that if you had your Shalshudas, and your Shalshudas was on Shabbos and it stretched into Saturday night, but you haven't even made Havdalah yet, and at your Shalshudas you're consuming wine and meat, then you can totally continue because you're still in the middle of your Shalshudas, which is a Shabbos meal, and therefore it is totally fine for you to continue with whatever meat and or wine were part of your Shalshudas meal, if meat and or wine were part of your Shalshudas meal. In other words, basically on Shabbos you do all regular, normal, proper things like meat, wine, zemiros, etc., and you don't have to curtail them just because you have an early Shabbos or your Shabbos Shalshudas is continuing. What to do about the wine and or grape juice at Havdalah, and what to do about siyumim and all that, that's coming up in our next halacha, so stay tuned. Thanks for logging on, and log on again tomorrow for more. Bye-bye.